Welcome. Although we wish we were able to celebrate in person, events of the time have not allowed us to do so. However, we still want to celebrate and congratulate our retirees who have dedicated their lives and careers to the children and young adults of Monroe County. Whether a bus driver, monitor, custodian, cook, maintenance worker, health aide, teacher, or whatever the title, they all serve as role models through their words and actions. They all work together to shape the culture of the Monroe County Community School Corporation. We are proud to also honor those current staff members who, although not retiring, are to be recognized for the work that they do beyond that defined in a job description. They demonstrate the compassion and work ethic necessary to do the essential job of educating our children in a time of dramatic transformation in education. We hope that you enjoy this virtual celebration of stars.
Congratulations to our star awardees and retirees. You are the reason our students experience so many successes. Thank you to each and every one of you. Best of luck to our wonderful retirees. Please know that you will be greatly missed. Congratulations to all.
Hello everyone, my name is Paul Farmer, and on behalf of the Monroe County Education Association, I would like to extend congratulations to our MCCSC Shining Stars and retirees. None of us ever dreamt of being in a situation like our current state of social distancing and shelter in place, but it has allowed us the opportunity to show our humanity, the care we have for each other, and our educational community. It is a unique time for us to celebrate our retirees, give a special recognition to our shining stars. To our stars, this has been a time for all educators to shine brightly, and you are being celebrated as being some of the most radiant. Through your actions, you have demonstrated your commitment to our students, and we say thank you for all you have done and will continue to do for our students. To our retirees, none of us dreamt of ending our career this way, but know that we will be remembered for the culture we developed throughout our career. The past 3 months have given us an opportunity to put that culture to the test. You have adjusted and modified daily throughout your career, and this unique time in history is no different. You have taken a crisis and turned it into a learning experience for our students and our educational community. We thank you for everything you have done and hope you have a joyous retirement. Again, congratulations to our MCCSC stars and retirees. Thank you.
On behalf of the Board of School Trustees, we are here to honor those who have served MCCSC and are now retiring, as well as the employees who are being recognized today as stars. You have done your job exceptionally well, and we honor you for your incredible service to our children and to the community at large. It takes a village to raise children, and we are so grateful for the dedication you have shown to our students. Today, we celebrate you. Our heartiest congratulations and best wishes to all. Our community owes a debt of gratitude to the leadership of Dr. Judy DeMuth. I met Dr. DeMuth on one of her first days on the job when she invited 2 other moms and me, all of whom were actively involved in the referendum campaign of 2010, and she asked us, what do we need to do to pass the next referendum? Her responsible stewardship of taxpayer dollars, gathering of community support for our schools, and being transparent and accountable for those funds is a large part of why our kids can take part in the depth and breadth of the educational experiences that we have today. The support from our community could not be made possible without the attention Dr. DeMuth has given to ensuring their confidence. While hundreds of bills have passed at the State House in the last decade, changing requirements from one thing to another, creating test-driven accountability and shrinking budgets, Dr. DeMuth has always worked to ensure that we are always centering on students. From the arts to athletics, international baccalaureate schools to STEM schools, school gardens and robotics, librarians and literacy coaches, all of our kids have an incredibly rich education. And just when Dr. DeMuth saw light at the end of the tunnel, retirement in her grasp, she gave us the final gift of staying for one more year during a worldwide pandemic that caused tremendous stress, unrest, and upheaval. Thanks to Dr. DeMuth, we were able to weather the storm with an experienced, caring leader at the helm. On behalf of the board and our community, thank you, Judy, for your dedication and devotion to our schools, our staff, and most of all, to our students in MCCSC.
On behalf of the Monroe County Education Association and all the teachers in the MCCSC, we would like to congratulate you, Dr. DeMuth, on your retirement and your career. One of the things that all of us educators do at the end of our career, we ask ourselves, are our students, are our teachers, our faculty and staff, and our educational community, are they better off because we were here? Well, without a doubt, I can tell you that our community, our MCCSC schools, our students and faculty and staff are far better off that you have been here with us. You can look at all of your leadership that has occurred over the last years that you've been here and all of those accomplishments that have occurred. We want to say thank you for being here and helping us through those. On a different note, you know that I'm also on the ISTA Board of Directors, and I've been in hundreds of meetings all around the state. And I can also say, under all circumstances, you have always treated MCEA with professionalism, with treating us as our own voices and the teachers' voices. And I want to say thank you for that. The past year with COVID has been a wonderful example of how collaboratively and professional we have worked together to solve the problems that we've had in our community and our staff and our students. We have been able to accomplish tremendous things because of your leadership. And we want to say thank you for being there for us and helping us through this. So again, on behalf of all of the teachers and MCEA, we want to congratulate you on your retirement, and we hope that you get to spend lots of time with your family and friends. Thank you.
Hello, this is Mayor John Hamilton, and Judy, I just want to join in the voices in congratulating you on your retirement, thanking you for the extraordinary decade of service you've given our school corporation serving Bloomingtonians and beyond. I used to be on the school board. I know the challenges and some of the stress that you've been under these last 10 years, particularly even this last extraordinary year. And Judy, you've been a pillar of strength. You have helped move the community forward and the school corporation forward, of course, through referendums and all kinds of changes and improvements. You've just made thousands of lives better. You've improved the future of so many by enhancing the skill and the capacity and the focus of the school corporation. You know, your service to public education through your whole career is inspiring. Your retirement is well deserved, and I hope and trust that you can step out of this great role with the wonderful confidence that you've helped change so many lives for the better, from the kindergartners through the high school graduates, and of course their families, changing the trajectory one by one of so many families. Thank you for all you've done, Judy. A job well done. Enjoy retirement, and on behalf of all of Bloomington, all our best wishes.
Well, I really appreciate the opportunity to say a few words today. First and foremost, I want to be sure to thank Dr. DeMuth for the opportunity to serve as her Director of Business Operations for the final 6 years of my time with MCCSC. During that time, there was one overriding guidepost that she used for all decisions, and that was what's best for our students and what will maximize their educational outcomes over time. We all know that school corporations operate in an environment of limited financial resources, so just believing you know what's best for our students doesn't mean that we're able to actually implement the changes that we think need to be made. because we may not have the financial resources to do it. So in that respect, I think there were two tremendous achievements during her tenure with MCCSC. The first of which is the community approval for the 2016 continuing referendum, and the other being preparation and implementation of the long-term facility plan. I think both of those accomplishments are going to prove to be exceptionally important for the school corporation as we move forward in the future to maximize educational outcomes for our students. Dr. DeMuth's always been an exceptional leader, also a counselor, motivator, and even a politician, and I mean that in the very best sense of the word. But when my family experienced some serious challenges that we hadn't faced before, she also proved what I already knew to be the case, and that was that she can also be an exceptional friend. And she provided tremendous compassion and understanding for us at a time it was extremely important, and I'll always be very grateful to her for that. I'm really excited at the prospect of Dr. DeMuth moving into retirement, having more time to spend with her wonderful family, and them having opportunity to spend more time with Dr. DeMuth, because it's going to be a very pleasant time for them all. And Judy, I wish the very best for you and your family as you go into retirement, and I wish you a long, happy, and healthy period of time together with your family to experience each other's company.
Judy, you are an absolute community treasure. We owe you a great deal of gratitude for all you have accomplished. Your passion for excellence and your passion for students is like none other. I feel very privileged to have worked with you on various MCCSC projects. In particular, I think of the passing of 2 referendums and the referendum budget reform. Your early engagement with the business community was meaningful, creating a positive climate and culture within MCCSC and its relationship with the larger community. We knew that the superintendent search was a vitally important one, and boy, were we so lucky to get you. Judy, thank you, thank you, thank you. And enjoy your retirement with gusto, gratitude, and much love.
Dr. DeMuth, thank you for all you have done for us. Thank you for helping us get a referendum passed, and thank you for working with the public so well. Thank you for getting us through this pandemic especially. I know you worked long, hard hours. I really hope that you enjoy your retirement. I also want to say thank you for what all you've done for ASME. And one last thing, thank you for your leadership, and please enjoy your retirement. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. DeMuth. I'm sure so many people are expressing what a great leader you are, and it's true. Just by staying one more year through the pandemic, you have certainly proved your commitment to the profession, and most importantly, to the children who are the leaders of tomorrow. You've been a great supporter of the partnership with IU Health, including the Coordinated School Health Program in Monroe County since its inception in 2014, always providing continued positive reinforcement and input on the ways to advance the program. You not only provided the input and ideas, but you ensured the funding and school resources for its success. This program has been lauded by our state legislators, and success has caused programs across the world, across the state, Lawrence County, Orange counties. You've convinced me of your great servant leadership the first time we met. I was new to town and my president position, and when I asked if you'd be willing to meet, you said, well, of course. The enthusiasm for community, children's health and welfare, and the importance you placed on partnerships was evident. You even came bearing gifts from MCCSC so I could attend athletic functions, sporting all the North and South colors. So thank you for securing the future for so many children during your career. And thank you for making a forever difference in the communities you have served. Godspeed.
I am honored to have the opportunity to thank you, Judy, for your exceptional commitment to the students of the Monroe County Community School Corporation over all of your years of service. You have never wavered in placing students at the center of your commitment and all of your actions. Your thoughtful, well-prepared leadership on 2 complicated and successful referendums has provided millions of dollars in support for the education of the young people in our community. Thousands of lives have been positively impacted by you. It is a privilege to see your outstanding management skills at work. And Judy, we are forever grateful for all that you have done and wish you the very best in the years ahead. You certainly have deserved it. Thank you so very much for all you have done, and all best wishes for your future. Be well, be safe, and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
I appreciate the opportunity to extend thanks to Dr. DeMuth for her great service here to the district. And I was fortunate enough to be the president of the school board back when Judy contemplated and accepted the position here. And it took some strength and it took some courage, because in reflecting back, you realize that in the few years previous to Judy being here, there were 4 separate superintendents that served here prior to her arrival. So certainly looking in from the outside, you have to question the flux that this district was in over the course of that time. And Judy had the courage to come here. She had a good sense of MCCSC from her time spent in administration over in Richmond and Eden Blossom. And so she had the courage to step up, and I'm so thankful that she did. She's done a tremendous job in the course of time here and provided great leadership. She's a great listener. She's a great leader. She has just been a special blessing for this school district to have over the course of time that she's been here. And I wanted to extend not only my personal thanks, but the thanks of all of us parents of my boys all grew up in this school district, and want to thank her for the leadership she's provided. And thank you, Judy.
What an honor to have a chance to thank Dr. DeMuth for all she's done for so many years for our school corporation. I just think back to so many times that we asked her if she could help us with something within our programming, and she was more than willing to assist. One thing that totally comes to mind, we think about our K-Kids, our Builders Club, our Key Club. Those are Kiwanis leadership programs that when we asked her if we could put them into the school system, she absolutely supported everything we had in mind. We also went on to put a Kiwanis Closet at Arlington Elementary School, and that's a pantry that has food as well as clothes for children that are still in need. And when we brought it to her, she said, absolutely, we'll make it happen. And she worked through it so quickly. Not only did she make it happen, but how quickly she does things. The other thing that comes to mind is our bug program, the Kiwanis Bring Up Grades at Templeton Elementary School. I think back to bringing up the idea to her and asking her if we'd be able to start in one school and maybe promote it to others, and absolutely, I'll help you find someone that'll make that happen within that school system. So I bring these things up just to let you know that not only has she been an amazing superintendent that does her work well, but she also has a heart for service. She has a heart for our kids. And I remember telling someone one day, I said, the thing I like about Dr. DeMuth is when it involves our kids, she is totally on board. Nothing else matters. She just says, we'll make it happen. So Dr. DeMuth, thanks for all of your time, all of your efforts. You will not be forgotten, and you've definitely had an impact on our community. Thank you.